totally relate. And how old are is it one grandchild so far?
I have two,
Okay.
two. One of them is 7, and the other one is 8 months.
Oh, wow. A
Yeah,
newbie.
yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what in your life, what kind of work did you do, careers, things like that? And then what got you to what you're focused on today, which is the financial education in general?
Well, I've had many different careers in my lifetime. But the main career that I had was I went to school to become a child educator in early childhood education. And so for me, that was really important. I love kids and I love working with them. So I did that for about 22 years. I went through that not only as a teacher, but I became a director, site supervisor of running programs, mainly for Head Start.
Okay. And so you were in education, but it was childhood education.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So connect the dots for me. How'd you go from that to educating families, parents, elderly, adults in general on, and specifically on their financial um, wealth and other things for their life?
Well, I stopped working in that field because I got hurt on the job. And so at that time, um, not being able to work, and then my mom, she started to fall ill. And so I just in that time decided that I needed to be there to take care of her. And so my husband and I were with her for, taking care of her the last 2 years of her life. And we moved out here to Colorado Springs. I watched my grandson until he started kindergarten while my kids were working. And then after he went to kindergarten, I was sitting there going, okay, now what? What am I doing? What should I be doing? I had no idea. And at the time that I started this, I was already retired. So looking back at it, I look and I see what a lot of people are going through is you look and you think, well, how am I going to make it through the rest of my life? And so when this came along, it fascinated me because not only could I help myself, but I could help other families that are going through the same thing. And so that became priority for me. And that's why I'm doing this now.
So it was a personal struggle and what you
Yes,
were going through that basically you said there needs to be a better way. And as I'm figuring it out, maybe I can be the better way.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that those are the best kind. Sometimes we have professionals that know a subject, a product, a service from the outside in, which isn't bad because that's a different perspective. But when you're actually in the weeds of things and boots on the ground, as they say, then you've got a different perspective. You know what the reality is, not
Right.
just the textbook.
Right. And so basically in this, why I started this, because that was my reality. My reality was looking for my future, for my husband and I. What is it that we're going to do? You know,